All right. Well, anyway. So yeah, I'm
Okay,
in
we up?
orbit, and I'll wait to see when you guys can get in here.
Well, I've launched the game.
Would it be easier to be in Xbox chat, Funk, or
This should work.
Whichever you guys prefer, it would probably be easier if
Doesn't
you're
matter to
just
me.
both in the same one. So either both go Xbox or both stay Mumble. I haven't yet fully tested a gateway to send chat in both directions.
okay? So what's our team makeup right now? What
I'm Hunter.
okay. Funk?
In fact,
What are you
I
driving?
should switch to
I'm a
Blade
warlock.
Dancer.
Okay, I'll go
Because it's
Titan.
Arcburn.
Now, annoyingly, they've removed my subclass from the game, so I'm gonna have to pick a new one.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, there's only so much we can do. You know, we're trying to approximate.
Well, you can't be Blade Dancer because they changed it into the Pole Dancer, right?
It's close. It's close enough. If
That's gonna be a
anything,
very popular
if
one, I
anything,
can
I'm
tell.
guessing the new subclass is going to be better, not worse.
Yeah, makes sense.
So yeah, so the rules for this is only kinetic weapons in the primary slot and nothing that does
Arc damage.
well, nothing that does any elemental damage. Oh, by the way, I don't even have a good primary selected, and I cannot use this hung jury because it has Firefly on it.
Okay, so arc damage. So using like a sidearm. So what do we want in the quote unquote power slot?
Okay, it can be a sword
Okay.
or a rocket launcher, as long as the rocket launcher does not have proximity, tripod, or tracking. In fact, actually, that means I got to get rid of the one I have because it has two of those things.
I think all of my rocket launchers by design are all that way.
Luckily,
all right.
I have so many different versions of the Suros JLB-42 with surplus.
That you have one that happens to
Oh.
be configured.
Oh no, I've got 6. I've got 6 of them.
Wow.
Already. And
Order.
also, I've got 4 scout rifles, which I can use as well. I'm fully prepared. It's going to be good.
Let me look real quick to see if I have anything that might fit the bill. But rocket launchers now only have one rocket, so isn't 2 cheating?
Yeah, but it's
I bet
it's,
there'll be a 2 rocket perk.
it's close as we can get, though.
Okay.
I
There's one-
guarantee there's going to be a 2 rocket perk on some of them, right?
I
There's
don't
got to
know.
be.
I wouldn't say there's got to be anything. Now, machine guns aren't a thing, so we can't use machine
No,
guns.
yeah, no heavy machine guns.
So that's either arc sword, which I do have, or an arc rocket launcher, you said, right? As
Yeah.
long as it doesn't have
Right.
what, proximity or
Proximity, tracking, or tripod.
I think like every rocket
preferably.
launcher has exactly that those specifications. Yep, that one's got tracking. I may have to sword this one up.
Yep.
Because we can't do a sniper. All right.
Okay,
Sword.
now what I have is I have a disassembly required that has tracking, but the perk is not on because I haven't done it.
Right.
Sounds legit to me.
So that's close enough.
Close enough.
And I have a Chaos Dogma
Mm-hmm.
that
Oh,
does
have you checked
not
the
have
stream to make sure we're up?
Firefly. Why, you think we're not up?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know we were up. I would have stopped eating my Reese's Pieces.
I
I
thought
assumed you wouldn't have
started
stopped
because we
anyway.
were up.
I originally wanted M&Ms for this stream, but they wouldn't give them to me, so I had to opt for these.
Yeah,
Really? See, I would have gone for the Reese's Pieces specifically. All right, yeah, no, we seem to be up, so we're good. All right, I'm ready. Let me join you guys in orbit.
Okay, sounds good.
Ta-da-ta-da. Do we need to get any bounties or anything for this?
I don't think so. Do we? Really? I mean,
I just didn't know if there was something you were trying to eliminate.
No.
Okay, so I was going to go with either Blind Perdition or Praetith or Hawksaw or Burning Eye. I mean, none of those have
Oh my
elemental.
god, what a piece of crap.
What?
what?
Blind Perdition. It looks like a great gun for Crucible, but
Well,
it's
yeah.
going to be reload
Actually, Burning Eye
fast.
would probably... Yeah, but see, Burning Eye, I've got explosive rounds. Should I turn that off?
Yeah, if you can.
Oh, yeah, I can. I can go to fitted stock.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll go Burning Eye then. Jeez, I haven't actually played for a couple of weeks. I'm going to be trash for quite a while.
Same.
I got too used to a Huey. All right, we good to go?
Okay, I think we're getting there. I've got a Chaos Dogma with no extra perks. I've got a Arc Wormwood with no upgrades on it at all. I've got a Disassembly Required with tracking turned off. So...
And you're going Blade Dancer, but yeah, but your intellect is going to be really, really low.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Is that by
assuming we're going to
design?
be... I'm assuming that not only are we going to not have access to our usual weapons and stuff, but that we're probably going to be pretty weak when we start out. So the first Destiny 2 Nightfall, I'm figuring, is going to be pretty rough. So I'm just kind of trying to simulate that.
Okay. Now, what about my exotic chest? I'm using Armentarium right now. Should I take that off? Because that gives me an extra nade.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, I think we're trying to go no exotics, so I don't have any exotic weapons or
Oh,
armor
we are?
pieces. Yeah,
All
no
right,
exotics.
hold on. Oh, life is so hard right now. I don't have any upgraded boots. I guess I'll... Hold on a minute. There we go. Oh, sniper rifle boost. Oh, machine gun boost. Come on, game. Oh, sniper rifle boost.
No, you can take one with machine gun boost because we're not going to be using any machine guns.
Now,
so
well,
that's
here's the
you
thing,
don't have
because
any.
So you can
I
go
just
ahead and do
I'm
Dismantle
using
those
Memory of
immediately.
Yolder because
That's the
apparently
problem.
the sprint cooldown is no longer a thing. So technically, that would be in line with what we're doing
Yeah.
right now because
Yeah,
there is
choose
no
a crappy,
sprint cooldown.
Choose a crappy artifact with nothing on it. I'm using a
well, I think
dangerous
we should all
fist,
use Yolder.
pure discipline,
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, exactly. You
and
should
with
do
no
that.
perks.
I'm not doing that. I'd have to go get one.
Wait a minute, you don't have a Memory of Yolder right now.
No.
Seriously?
No, I didn't pick any of those things up.
Oh my god.
They're not amusing.
How do you live?
I've got a setup. If you guys inspect me,
Hey now.
you're going.
It's not
you're
that
gonna
kind of
see-
stream.
Here, I'll put this.
Yep, I'm looking.
No, I'm looking.
My normal setup is right here.
Suros,
The
get rid of that
Suros
sniper.
Scout rifle. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I'm gonna put another gun back on. But it's just this is what I do,
Yep.
and this is all I do all the time. Normally,
Dre-
I have exotic boots on. I
By
don't
this
like
you mean
new
dress in
things.
purple?
Yes. All right. So, do you guys think I should be Voidwalker or Stormcaller?
Stormcaller, it's Arcburn.
Oh, it is. I don't know what
Yeah.
we're doing.
Yeah, but
Yep.
but we're not aware of that class being in the game. Whereas we know, for instance, there's an Arc Hunter class in the game. It's not the same one.
Oh, and there
but
is
we
a
know it
striker in the
exists.
game, so yeah. There's
there's
Defender
Striker.
Sentinel thing we don't have, and Sunbreaker we don't know. So Striker we do know.
Yeah,
So
but it's just a
that tracks.
Stormcaller we don't know. But I think we're making it hard enough, so I'd say go ahead and be Stormcaller. It's all right.
Yeah. Well, the thing. I mean, normally I would be Sunsinger because it's the only good class in the
Right,
entire
it has
game.
the revive. Yeah,
But
so
we know that that's gone, and
Yeah,
we've seen
no
the
more
perk
revives.
tree, and there's no self revive. So
Yeah.
might as well
Epic,
go for.
Arc
There's got to
Burn.
be an arc class of some
Oh,
kind
Ironclad.
for a
Everyone's
warlock. So
Alright.
I'm just gonna go with that.
everyone's gonna have more shields. We got catapults, so we got more grenades. And exposure. Oh man, there's no. Oh man, this is gonna be terrible. Okay. All
Yeah,
right,
yeah. I
are we
mean,
ready?
I'm expecting it's gonna be great.
All right, let's go.
That's the idea.
Yeah. So, does Destiny 2 loadouts still work in Destiny 1?
What's the strike?
Sepex perfected.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Good? How is that good? How is that possibly good?
It's not the one with the ogre.
Yeah, but there's so many things that do arc damage,
I
so
don't care.
yeah.
As long as it's not the big ogre that runs around that you can't kill, all the strikes are good.
One after you trash their prime servitor, but your old friend Sepix Prime.
Where's my pop? Hold on a second.
Nobody should have pop. They should have soda.
Happy about the idea of the splicers playing God.
Sorry.
That's okay. We know it's a regionalism.
What you're saying is it's time we return to the scene of the crime. I'm sure the Fallen will be happy to see us.
I've muted him in the stream, so we can hear him, but nobody else can.
Put it back up so it doesn't fall over. Okay. Nope, that's not working. Hold on. How am I going to get this pop filtered or not?
You know what to do.
All right, you can unmute me.
There we go.
Done.
Yeah, I'm literally already down to no health.
I don't know how much that has to do with the loadout.
No, it's you know, we can't even get through the guys in the middle of the spawn area without getting down to nothing.
Well, that's it.
Oh, we gotta go through the middle. Yuck.
Oh yeah? Oh, okay.
Oh man, I gotta get back into the swing of things.
And there goes my special. Okay.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
How are we going to handle heavy, or shall we say power ammo?
No, we're not.
in this? Can we only get ammo from the dispensary? Can't
No. We're not.
Pop our
We're not
own
making
inventory?
any concessions to that.
Are you sure? Oh, so we
Yeah.
can use our. Foxy's already caught. Yeah. So are you saying that we can use our own synths?
Yeah, we don't know that synths aren't in the game, so. I mean,
Yeah, but we
unless-
haven't seen any yet in the way that PvP was working.
I'm
Obviously,
assuming
it
the
looked
things
like
are
it's,
there, except things that we know are not. So.
Hey, let's grab this heavy because we're here.
And I hate it. I can't go to my favorite hiding spot in this particular version.
What's your favorite hiding spot?
It's the one up here by
removed
the
it.
canisters. They've got it covered in all this horrible residue that the hive excrete, dispense. They're like aliens from, you
Yep.
know, Aliens.
No special ammo anymore.
Nope.
Splicers have a laser
It's like when
should be able to
you guys remember in the beta.
In the meantime, do not.
It seemed to be that I ran out of ammo constantly, and all the money I had, all the glimmer I had, was spent on the
Sense.
ammo sense.
Yep.
Yep, and that's why you went with all mag extending perks for like the next 3 years.
Oh please! It
Yeah,
was
that
unreal
beta
the amount
It
of.
ruined the game for me.
Oh, everybody has to have my extra ammo
What are you
perks.
doing?
Field
Where's
Scout,
Field Scout?
surplus,
Field Scout is
everything.
the only perk.
I'm
I
still
have to
running
have Field
surplus
Scout.
on my rocket launchers that I have
Oh,
here.
does my sword have Field Scout? No, it doesn't. Oh, I'm not going to use it.
That's
Please,
that's
you were like
one
that
of my
forever.
rationales for not using swords. You're right.
It's funny because it's true.
The splicers really know how to encrypt their systems, but I got this. Halfway through.
Well, so far, so good.
You just had to say it.
I anticipate a no death run.
Great. We're doomed.
That's
We're
hilarious.
doomed.
No death.
Guardian down.
Hey, right when
you
I
were
died,
saying-
I got the invincible bounty.
So you were
But,
done anyway,
yeah.
in other words.
Yep, I got a no-death run.
Compared to what?
900 experience or whatever it is.
Oh, well, so much for not having tracking.
Oh, why is my sword not working? Oh, come on. Right, I don't know what's going on there, but that was like broken.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, look out. That arc sword should have killed him, and I don't know why it did not. And for whatever reason, the trig and the AB did not work. Yeah, I wouldn't come over here, dude. I'm just completely surrounded. Wait, did somebody use an exotic? I heard an exotic there.
I'm using Trespasser because it's all I've got.
Ah, that's cheating.
That's all I've got.
Cheat Zors.
That's all I've got.
It's clear. Let's get out of here.
So wait, who's
I
using
don't- I
exotic?
don't
Funk,
believe-
you using what?
Funk. He's using Trespasser.
It's a sidearm. It's an
it's a
exotic
Oh,
sidearm.
well, you know, I
But it's
was
the exotic
expecting that to be a
burning
debate.
sidearm.
I was expecting that to be the debate, and I was thinking, well, if it's the only thing you've got, do you not have any other arc sidearm?
No, I don't have any other sidearm.
Sidearm, yeah, which I don't believe
All right, fine.
personally
Then,
at
then
all.
that you don't have a
Field
choice
Scout
then.
or not. Oh, that was pretty. Hope we got a shot of that. Yeah, I'm gonna feel incredibly useless. I don't have my rocket. I don't have my snipes.
Yep.
Got a sidearm to take out a tank. This is gonna go well.
What, you don't have a primary weapon?
I do have a primary, but it's
Guardian,
not my go-to in these situations.
Devil's Lair. You seeing anything?
Yeah, we've definitely got Hive. And apparently they hold a grudge because they're mad. And I think they're letting the Fallen know it.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna outrange anything.
Well, actually,
I'm
we
gonna
got
have to-
Hive here, so isn't this not the tank version? Isn't this just ogres?
Yeah, I think we got luckily as far as
Oh
that
yeah, it is
aspect
the
go.
ogre one. Oh,
But
thank God.
yeah, ogres with a sidearm. Good luck.
All scout rifle all the time.
Yeah, what
Full auto
could
scout rifle.
possibly go wrong?
It is different constantly having to think about aiming your rockets. Instead of just like pointing yourself in the direction of enemies and firing a
Yeah.
rocket.
Remember what I said about enemies feeling bullet spongy in these cases?
Yeah.
Especially the yellows.
Yeah, yeah. I think they're definitely going for the kind of elite noob combo feel of stuff that, you know, you're supposed to kind of save your elemental weapon to take down shields.
Wow, sidearm. I killed an ogre with a sidearm. What's the world coming to? Just for my playstyle being a sniper whore, I love being able to take things out at range, especially large targets or specific headshot targets, and now that does not seem to be an option. And I don't know if I'm going to like that. I mean, when you're up against overshielded guys, and especially overshielded yellows, did you get stuck? You did.
No, I just died at the entrance to the next room. So if you guys, actually, I was going to say something, but I'm going to say something completely off topic. So today I walked out of the observatory. And there's a bike rack right next to the door, and there's some bikes there. But I also noticed there was a refrigerator on the bike rack, and
the rack.
it was on the rack, and it was chained up. It was like a little dorm fridge, and it had a bunch of fitness bumper stickers on it. So I think some guy is carrying around a dorm fridge at Eastern for some kind of weight training in between his classes.
Okay.
Maybe an offer to the other devils, a show of power. Siva we trust, and in Siva all things are possible.
Like bike fridges.
Get in there and show them that their game is nothing
Yeah, I
but
don't know.
metal tech.
Maybe he just had a six-pack that he needed to cool for a party that night and just couldn't leave it at home.
I couldn't leave it at home. That's right.
In all his
Well, it's a timing thing usually. When you've got to carry your own fridge around everywhere, either one or two things. Either you sell it and you're bringing it to the person buying it, or there's something you really got to keep cold, and no other form of cooling will do.
Well,
That's all I could
there's
think
there's an English comedian called Tony Hawks, no relation to the skateboarder. And
He's-
Tony Hawks,
He's got cruel parents.
oh, he's old, he's like 50 something, so he's a little bit older than Tony Hawk.
Yeah,
So
I
it
know, but
doesn't-
still.
I'm sure he can blame his parents.
Hey, I'm sure there's a Michael Bolton out there too that's like really pissed off, but you know.
He, for a bet, he traveled around Ireland with a fridge, and he wrote a book called Round Ireland with a Fridge. And-
Original title.
Yeah, it's actually a very funny book. If you ever get a chance to read it, you should.
See,
Oh,
if he
And he
died
didn't-
tragically just before arriving at his destination again, then I'd probably read it.
And it didn't, like, he didn't, the goal was he would hitchhike around Ireland with a fridge, not just go in a car. So he had to find some people who would pick up a guy holding a fridge to go all the way
And say,
around
hey,
Ireland.
can you give me a ride?
Yeah, and it worked. So after a little while, a radio station in Ireland got word of this. He wasn't doing, I mean, he was wasn't really advertising it, but a radio station got word of this thing and thought it was hilarious. And so they did
Hey, who
a
wouldn't?
daily fridge tracker to see where he
Daily
was.
fridge tracker.
And if
Or they put a GPS in the thing and say, where'd the fridge make it today?
he would just
How
call
far
in
has the
for a
fridge
little
come?
segment on the radio show, and then the listeners of the show that were wherever he was would keep an eye out for him, and he was able to hitchhike a
Fridge
little bit
Watch
easier.
2016. Yeah, I'm actually doing more damage on Sepix with my sidearm. That's a frightening thing. Oh yeah, those little bomb things are all dropping arc.
Yeah. There's that.
Yeah, I'm getting 3,000 with sidearm. It just seems weird.
Alright, Void.
Arcburn. Where's the void guy come out of?
Usually the
Oh,
door on the
found
right,
him.
if I
Back,
recall.
right here.
Yeah, he's right there. Sidearm. I got him. I got him
Yeah.
with a sidearm. Wow.
Nowhere for Sepix to run this time.
He doesn't have to run. He can fly.
That's true.
Oh god, guys are gonna die. I'm gonna die over by you.
Oh,
nope,
oh.
didn't make it. Didn't quite make it.
Whoa.
Guardian down.
Oh, no. So much for that plan.
Oh, you had a plan?
I was going to get enough orbs so I could slam and then pick up Funk. And
Can you invisibilize Narc?
invisibilize? I don't think that's a phrase. If he has a cloaking
No, I haven't got
ability-
it set. I'd have to melee something.
well, you've got plenty of options.
that
Nope,
works.
don't have that on either.
You don't have your arms or something, or you don't have that ability equipped.
Oh boy!
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
don't die.
No,
Oh,
he's dead. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, he died. No, here we go again.
NBD. Hey, do you guys hear that?
Hear what?
Nothing.
Do I want to know? Yes, the internet just heard the sound of a grown man peeing into a sink. Okay, see, what do you know? I just got my super. There we go.
Good thing you guys did on them shanks. We never would have survived.
No, I used it on the boss to get the arc cannon, which I just used.
So, if this is how the next game is going to be,
It's gonna feel weird. I've literally got to concentrate on what I'm
not
actually doing. I don't know if I'm gonna be this sidearm happy.
Well, no, I mean, I don't think it's designed to be sidearm
we'll
happy.
have
It's just
more
that with the
choices,
new
but
loadout, we don't have anything else we can pick. Otherwise, we would have a choice of, another hand cannon, pulse,
Or an elemental
auto,
primary, or
you know.
tracking rocket launchers, or
I don't think you're gonna have
why
those.
no tracking? Why is tracking not a thing?
I think they're gonna get rid of it.
much fun.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I would be surprised, and if so, it would be followed by incredibly annoyed.
Oh.
Oh,
Shit. Ow. Oh, God.
He's right above me, isn't
Yeah,
he?
right over my head. That was not fun.
Oh, ship coming in. Whoa. Yeah, I've got no special ammo. I'm dropping.
they,
What?
the void guys are right next to me. If one of you guys has a super, just
I do
Power
actually,
smash
but
him.
that's what I tried last time. I don't know how effective that's going to be.
oh man, that looked like a bunch of orbs. No, only 5. All right, whatever. Game doesn't make any sense anymore.
Hey, you got funk?
All right, you're up. Yeah, I got him.
Oh, cool.
He's down to a third again.
Nowhere for Sepix to run this time.
Yeah, especially since I've got a sword. That'll teach him. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to be rocking some kind of a major primary scout rifle to make up for the discrepancy of not having long distance sniper rifle all the time anymore. What do you guys think that you're going to be running as a primary? I mean, if this is going to be the
Scout.
a future. You gonna do
Whatever
scout
it
too?
is, it'll be full auto.
Scout auto, scout hand cannon.
Really? Now, what if they keep the same distance discrepancy in autos where it's only short range?
I'll use a full auto scout rifle.
I don't think they make those yet.
They do make them now.
Not that
but
I would complain.
don't know if they're going to be in Destiny 2.
Oh, ow. What the heck? Where am I taking fire from when I step out here?
Yeah, yeah, funks up at 5. Is he gettable?
If I can't do full
Fire over
auto
my head,
Oh.
damn it.
on whatever the primary gun is, then it'll be the one with the most power.
As far as impact goes?
Yeah. Or The one with the one that allows me to fire for the longest time without reloading. I haven't figured out which one.
Oh!
I'm going
Highest
for.
ammo one. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't go for him when he was out there. The ship dropped, and then,
I'll be honest,
then the baddies.
Blackstar, it's pretty safe there. There's a drag or two,
Yeah,
and the boss, and that's it.
I'll not take your word for it. And Narc, can you switch to my camera? Because
Yeah.
there's a boatload of guys.
They're all over there, though. There's nobody by us.
Well, that's the idea,
Well,
except for
okay,
these
except
guys.
those guys. They were not there when I said that, though. Oh, what the
And
heck?
the clutch. What? Just
I don't know,
revived
it-
you both. These primaries on those shielded shanks without having any burn in these things is not fun. Okay, we gotta. There we go. We got him.
Oh, I don't have a skeleton key.
Was this place
Come on, game.
Present a god for all to worship.
Yeah, you think they'll have some
Flow of ether to control the
skeleton keys? Hey, I just got a key. Look at that. Me and Narc both. Woohoo.
Yep.
How come I didn't?
I don't know.
You can throw it
What?
Are you
What?
full?
Funk? Look at your score.
You make
Oh yeah, I'm full.
rich.
Well, that and the fact that the game heard you when it said, "Oh, I predict a flawless. We're never gonna die." Wow, I even got a perfected Siva offering. I'm never gonna use that again.
Yeah, I don't know.
2, 1. Use my
I still need
super-
to get Necrochasm.
I got the original. I had no desire to get the second.
Yeah, good point.
I mean, why? Especially at this point. Look at that, 104. You guys couldn't even break triple digits. Oh my god, exotics! Look at that. Narc didn't get nothing.
Nope.
I got another
Got
glass
Ophidian
house.
aspects.
And Funk, did you have Ophidian aspects before, or did
I
you not
have
like
and,
those?
and
Zur
infused it
sold
into
them.
gun or and infused it into other arms.
Yeah, I recall you didn't like those for some reason, which is weird because that's like one of the number
I'll tell
one
you why I
requested
don't like it.
things
Because
for,
it's not.
Warlocks.
It doesn't have a heavy ammo perk.
It doesn't give you any extra rockets, so I don't care about it.
That's the biggest issue with all exotics.
Oh my god! All right,
That's-
so yeah, but I mean,
chess pieces.
All right, so now the choice is Siva Crisis has got a Void Burn, and
Oh,
the
okay.
weekly playlist has got Match Game, which I think, given the current setup, would be interesting because you don't have that many elementals available to us.
well, I have a sniper rifle for
Nope.
Void Burn.
No
I'd
sniper.
probably go with. Well, that's the thing. I gotta find something with Void. I might have a Void shotgun.
How
But for
many?
No shotguns.
How many
I would
marks
use Truth.
do you need to buy a?
Nope, you can't use
to buy a
Truth.
gun.
Well, I'm gonna anyway because it's the only rocket launcher I got that is a single tube, and
Nope,
yeah,
can't use it.
You use it.
can't
use
stop
it.
me.
Then I'll go to the story list and we won't have Void Burn.
I'm fine. Doesn't matter to me which burn we use or don't use. But as far as having a
Oh, for fuck! All right.
Hey, Black Star spoiled it for you.
or let's see, what is he trying to do? I don't
Well,
know
if I
have any-
got
I got a void shot.
22 more legendary marks,
Oh no, I can't.
then
use
I
a void
could
shot.
buy a new.
No, you
sidearm.
can't use a shotgun.
Oh wait. No, I've got a void. I do have a void sidearm.
Records for anything on
Why don't you put on the exotic Fatebringer to start as your primary, and then
Oh, who left?
I didn't leave.
guess
It says-
it's
No,
me.
nobody
I got,
left.
I
It
got
says a
quail.
player left the fire team. It just said it.
Yeah, it was me.
In a chamber guarded by the swarm.
Oh my gosh, am I disconnected from Mumble? Can you guys hear me?
No, I can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
Is this real life?
Never
No, it's
no,
just
this
fantasy.
is Memorex.
Oh, I know the problem. It's because a member of you guys' fire team doesn't have access to the activity. Let me go put in the game disc. Hold on a minute.
You playing the demo again?
Yeah, as always.
As always. Yeah. Why would that change?
to destroy the sword is to kill it.
All right. So is this the void burn one or no?
No, this is match game.
Guard a ritual
Oh well, then in that case, then
We'll challenge
go back to my sword then.
Just wait for Funk to get back in. I think your plan may have backfired there.
Well, it's because you're a hunter. You get multiple jumpy things.
Yep.
Okay, I've put in the game disc,
Okay. Okay. You don't have to install it though.
but I accidentally turned off my X.
You
Xbox.
you what? You accidentally turned off your Xbox?
Yeah, I pressed the wrong button.
Well, the whole front
That's not
panel of
good.
the thing on the right side acts like an off button, so...
Right. I
not
thought
that hard
that's
to
where
do.
the disc was, but it's not. It's on the left side.
Yep.
Because my Xbox is faced away. My Xbox is so far away from my monitor. I needed that extra, like, 10 inches of HDMI cable.
Hey,
so
now.
I have the Xbox faced away from the monitor. So I can have the... so the HDMI cable goes to the monitor, so I can't see it.
So, in other words, you're saying that for Christmas you need an HDMI cable that's longer than what you've got.
No. For Christmas, what do I want for Christmas?
Figured you were going to
it's
say
what?
an Xbox One XXX.
Oh no, that's dumb. I don't want that crap.
Tell me about it, isn't it? Yeah, Narc, what do you think about the current naming system? They've gone from the codename Scorpio,
I think the
which
best
was the Project One.
observation that I heard about the name of that is somebody on Twitter asked. Actually, let me look it up. I have this in my
Yeah,
likes. so
find
I'll,
what article somebody commented on that and came up with some kind of rational marketing explanation, other than they didn't want to change
this is a
letterhead.
question. It's not an observation, but it is the
Mm-hmm.
best commentary I've seen on it so far.
Oh, where they say why are the code names for the products actually better than the actual marketing release versions?
No.
That is a problem sometimes, especially if you follow.
Well, it happened with the
you
last
follow
one. What was-
phone developers. They do. They give their stuff really great names, and then the phone comes out, and it's Galaxy S7 Edge 2 or whatever.
Yeah, its
But
code name was like the Dominator or something, and then they come up with something. It's like welcome to the
Yeah.
Daisy phone. What? It just makes no sense. It's like who decided to put these two flavors together? And did anybody like raise their hand and say, "Excuse me, we need to come up with something different"? I'm sorry.
Dominator.
Yeah, seriously. No. Welcome to the Daisy phone. What? Who thought of this? Every pedal is a new level of. I mean, it's just it makes no sense whatsoever. No, it's just that the Xbox One S or the all other like the iPhone S or the extra special versions of these things, I never was a big fan of anyway.
Okay,
But
so
for this, what was the code name for the original Xbox One? Because it had a better name than the Xbox One.
did
if
it
I
have
recall.
one? I thought it just had
Oh, yeah.
rumors where everybody thought it was going to be 720 because they went from
Yeah, that's
from,
what they called
from
the
0 to
Yeah, from the
360 in one generation.
And to be honest, that would have made sense because most of the games in this thing were 720p.
It would have made
not?
slightly
Yeah.
more sense than what they did. So here we go. Jeff, who is unlucky number 11 on Twitter, asks, "What do you call the cardboard container for the Xbox One X?"
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Sure, because the answer to the question is it's the Xbox One X
An
box.
Xbox.
An Xbox One Xbox.
Oh,
I thought I was gonna think he was gonna the Xbox One Xbox X. I'm surprised they just don't call it the Sexbox because there's gonna be a special edition Xbox out there. It's gonna be called the Sexbox.
Funk, where are you?
I don't think
right
this is
now,
actually-
I
doesn't
bet
take this
within
long.
a week, people are going to talk about the Xbox One X and call it the Xbox because XBOX.
yeah. and the fact
It's
that
so
they're just
confusing.
sick of just calling it. It's just Xbox the latest.
I think they're gaslighting us. They're actually actively trying to prevent us from remembering what old versions of the Xbox was. You know, like we don't remember what the chocolate ration used to be. So when they increase it, we just think it's an improvement. I mean,
Yeah, it's double plus good.
they called this the
somebody look up
Xbox
the code
One,
name.
and that was what everybody was calling the original Xbox. And now they're adding backwards
Right.
compatibility, so that everybody will just think, well, no, it's just always been Xbox. I mean, it's,
Yeah,
you know,
somebody fire up the Wikipedia and look up the Xbox development code names for the products, and I'll bet you that a lot of them are far better than the ones that they actually ended up releasing with. Because if I recall, the same thing happened with the last version of the Xbox One. I can't off the top of my head remember what the code name for it was.
The worst
think
one
it
has
had
got to
one.
be the Nintendo
No, yeah, it did.
Wii. Nintendo Wii's code name was famously Revolution, and
Yes,
that was like
yes.
the real name, and everyone
Yeah.
was talking about it. And then they turned it white and rebranded it the Wii, and it was
The
the
Wii.
punchline of the internet for a year, and
Yep.
then everyone forgot about it.
And then the sequel, they thought it was going to be called the Wii Wii. Yeah, it just...
still one
it
of their
was
more
horrible.
successful products, despite that.
Oh, products, yes.
Yeah,
Naming,
I don't
no.
know.
Not even close. It was the
They
dumbest
must-
name of a
Right, but
electronic game
that would
device.
just seem to
don't know.
indicate that it doesn't matter what you name a product. That if the product is
Right.
good, it will succeed, even if the name is completely stupid.
Yeah, it's just that why would you want in every press, internet article, or discussion gamers have about something, they're forcing them to call it that.
It's pretty
Why?
lame. I don't know.
Funk,
it is.
are you?
I'm launching Destiny.
Does not
It's
take this
doing-
long.
It's doing
he's
the
gonna
menu
join
load.
us.
Really
thing.
doesn't.
Someday. I'm just running around
Oh, are you
beating
waiting
people.
for me?
Yes.
Not really.
That's a
I'm
huge
not.
mistake.
Why-
We
why-
can
Yeah,
continue
Well,
the
yeah, you
story.
are. You're not doing
I
the
know,
story
Funk.
mission.
I know enough not to wait for him. Why would you do
You're
it?
not doing the story mission, so you are waiting for him. You're just shooting stuff in patrol mode, which is the
Yes.
same.
Okay,
as,
here we
which is
go.
the same
I-
as waiting.
I'm selecting
No,
Warlock.
it's shooting things. If I was waiting, I'd be sitting in a corner on my ass.
Well, it's kind of like waiting. And the other one that I think is pretty bad is the iPad 3. Oh, it's still trial mode? Hold on.
Trial mode.
All right, I tell you what. At this point, we could probably just finish this mission by the time you get in. So let's just go and do it. It's not like we need 3 people to do a story mission.
Not even remotely.
The ritual site is up ahead.
There's like 3 guys over here. Oh, level 10? Level 22?
I put the disc in, and it still says it's a trial. What do I do?
Buy it. Oh my god. Bunk's been playing the demo of Destiny for 3
I'm gonna
years.
start another game. I'm gonna start another game, and then I'm gonna start Destiny and see if it still thinks it's a trial.
One down. I'll leave.
It's funny, I actually had a hardest time just before we started this, actually just loading up the game. It crashed in
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 times, and I had to do a hard box reset. It still crashed again, and then I think on the 6th attempt, it finally actually loaded.
Still thinks it's...
Strangely enough, I had no issues whatsoever.
Yeah,
Alright.
the irony.
Oh, how do you do a... What do you mean by hard reset? Unplug the thing?
Yeah.
We shut down the box, wait a few seconds, unplug it
Alright.
from the wall outlet, let it sit there for about 10-15 seconds, then replug it in, and then restart.
I'll
Because
go do that.
technically
I'll
it
be right
goes
back.
into a sleep mode even when if it's still plugged in, depending on your power settings. That allows it to download updates and stuff in the background. At least that's the theory anyway. But yeah, but I haven't played this in about 3 weeks, so... Gotta love a well-placed grenade.
Okay.
What does it say now?
I don't know. It's restarting. But
Guess
did
that's
I ever tell you
progress.
guys about that time I looked really foolish in front of my girlfriend?
Which one?
Times.
There are so many.
Yeah, that doesn't narrow it down.
You'll have to be more specific.
I was
Wait, is it
talking to a
right
tech
before
support
or
guy.
after she mentioned her
And-
pregnancy?
No. It's a different girlfriend
Right.
from that story.
Okay.
But we were talking to a tech support guy, and
about that? That's kind of
about something. And the tech support guy said, yeah, just unplug it, wait 10 seconds, and then plug it back in. And I'm like, yeah, wait 10 seconds. Don't give me that bull crap. You don't have to wait 10 seconds. If you
because the
unplug
power capacitors have retention
Yep.
in them for a certain
Right,
amount
and
of
he
time.
said,
They got to
yeah,
dissipate.
but the capacitors. And I said, oh yeah, capacitors. And then I looked like an idiot.
There's a sword over here.
Forgot about the capacitor.
Yeah,
I've got a
this is the sword of
capacitor,
Crota.
on one of my
That's the
one
way
of
this
the
mission
power
works.
supplies on one of my telescopes
That should be
has a capacitor that lasts so long. You unplug it, put it away, you shut the whole observatory down, and then you walk out the door, and there's still a light on the thing. So
Nice.
it's on the order of 6 minutes, 6 or 7 minutes.
I had a CRT television that was like that, where you had to wait like 3 days for those things to dissipate. Because if you tried to work on them, you could end up electrocuting yourself, which I did.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, apparently I didn't wait long enough. Ended up grabbing that cathode ray tube, and this painful thing shot right up my arm. It's funny because when you get electrocuted, it suddenly feels like your limbs are gigantic and vibrating incredibly fast, like they're on some type of hyperactive. It's weird.
You people in your 120 volts are funny.
Yeah. Sure, all those European electrocutions were far better.
The princes are coming for the sword.
So anyway, about naming, in my opinion, the worst name anybody ever did for at least an electronics item is Apple with the iPad 3. Do you guys remember what the iPad 3 was called?
The iPad 3?
It was called the new iPad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The word, the new iPad. So all the tech magazines and stuff had to call it the new iPad.
Yeah, as opposed to the old one. Yeah, I do
my
recall
God.
that incredible, annoying product line decision.
How do they name them now? How do they name iPads?
I don't even know what to name mine, to
They
say
just
the truth.
they just revved him. They just introduced a new iPad Pro, but they were using the name iPad Pro before, so that's actually not.
Also, is it like their iBook or iMac line, where it's just this is an iMac, and then
Yeah. Yep.
here's the new internals for this year.
Well, no,
Why couldn't
there's
you just
still
give it
there's
a
still
generation
there's still
letter,
a break between the regular ones and the Pro, because like, the Pro is the one that works with the pencil if you want like pressure sensitivity and stuff.
Yeah, the stylus that everyone said no, they're bags of hurt. Don't use styluses. And yet they're incredibly useful when done correctly. When Wacom's done.
But you know what? If Steve Jobs was still alive, the
he
iPad
would be
Pro
screaming
not
his head
exist.
off. He'd be like,
No, we
you're
would not.
fired."
Look. Jobs consistently, basically, just lied about stuff and said,
Oh,
"We don't
please,
want
they
to
lied
do
about
that. We
everything.
shouldn't do that." Right up until they did it. I
Yep.
mean,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Jobs
know
was
either.
also the one who said, "No, we're not going to have an app store." And I mean, they didn't wait to have that until he was dead.
Well, all right, good point.
Well, that and the iMac itself, he said that he didn't want or they couldn't do a series of electronics on the display. That's why they came up with the cutesy eye lamp design. And then finally they said, "Oh no, we can do it." He says, "I thought your thermal tolerances wouldn't work." "Oh no, we fixed it. You can do it now." So now all the iMacs are exactly that.
Well, if he's got that technical excuse, that's something. But
Well,
things like
that's a
the-
technical excuse he used. I have no idea whether or not that was actually true. He would say all kinds of stupid things about the thermal tolerances and things, just because he didn't want a fan in them at all. I mean, remember the
Yes,
cube
yeah,
debacle?
it was his fetish.
It was designed with a fan in there. They had
Yeah.
the mounts on it. but the release one
fetish
didn't
was
have one.
completely silent operation. He wanted
Yeah.
it, I think, for the 20th anniversary one, and then for the Cube, and then for the new Pro, and they're just getting out from under that now.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I think there'll be nobody pushing for that.
Yeah,
I hope Johnny Ive doesn't also have the same fetish. That would be bad news.
Is he
but-
still working there? I thought he
Yes.
was let go or something.
No.
Wow.
Oh, no, are you kidding? I'll just take a look at the value of my stock portfolio, and I'll tell you whether or not Johnny Ive still works for Apple, because
Yeah, please.
they announced his departure, and I have a problem.
Yeah, well, I think everyone will. Yeah, because even their laptops and the Mac Mini product line, it used to drive me crazy that they would always leave the default fan revs at about like 1500 RPM, so that the devices themselves would, even at idle, the chips would be somewhere between 50 and 60 C, just sitting there doing nothing. And then when you would rev them up, they would get up to about 80 or 90, and then the fans would kick on. And I said, that makes no sense. Why don't you run it about 3,000 RPM or 3,500 RPM? It's still nearly dead silent. I mean, you'd have to sit there in an absolute quiet room to hear the thing. But it would keep it at 30 C. Its entire time, it was
They
doing
don't
something.
care.
They don't care about the thermal tolerances. They expect you to buy a new one of these things every 3 years. And that's why I've got minis now that are like almost 10 years old that still work.
Yep.
Simply because I changed the fan setting. I mean,
Max
that's
fan control for the win.
yeah, it just kills me. And it would drive me crazy that when you'd look at the thermal tolerances of the chips on Intel's website, they said, oh yeah, the max for this chip is 90C. Well, Apple used to keep them running at 80. It's like, oh, we're fine. We're within tolerance. Like, yeah, but it's you don't rev a car at 5,000 RPM all the time, even though the max is 6.
I do, and they last forever. 30 or 40,000 miles before mine break.
30 40,000 miles. Yeah, where's your
Oh.
Crown Vic now, dude?
Good God, no.
The Fallen will be happy.
We don't need to do this twice in a row with different burns.
No, we do
I'm
not.
going to orbit.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea.
What are we doing?
I
we
went to the
wanted to do
SIVA
Sepics
list and it
again.
came up with Sepics. So
Oh, in that case, can we go to the tower so I can buy a Void sidearm?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
You mean you don't have another one, Mr. Trespasser?
The only reason I have the Trespasser is because it's exotic and I keep those for some reason. Because sidearms... As soon as I got the 5,000 sidearm kills, which took me 2 years to do, but as soon as I got that, I dismantled all of my sidearms, and it felt good.
Yeah, and then sidearms became the meta, and you were
I
suddenly
don't care.
embarrassed.
Yeah, I don't
Exactly.
care about that either.
Well, of course not. Neither of you guys do PvP at all.
Even the PvP I've done, I don't care about the meta.
Nope.
Well, it's funny because when you see people, struggling to get heavy, especially in trials, it absolutely is drop dead laughing funny when you see them all going for machine guns and rockets, and they get outkilled by people with sidearms. There are a bunch of sidearms that have a quicker time to kill than the most powerful machine guns, and just seeing that is, laughable and sometimes incredibly painful, depending on which.
So I'm using
end you're on.
I'm using a blue Suros Void rocket with. It's got the tripod perk, but I'm just not going to activate it.
Okay, well, I'll use an Ash Factory then.
And we've seen no hint of Night Stalker yet, so I'm using Gunslinger even though it's Void Burn.
I got Cluster Bomb. I got Tripod, but there's nothing I can do about it, so too bad. It's either that or Truth. That's the only other Void ones that I got. Or a machine gun, and
Nope.
the whole idea is no machine guns.
Yep.
Oh, it's Void, though. So, yeah, I guess I can go Defender, because there will be a Void class. It's just we don't know what it is.
I thought the Void
If they
class
get rid
was
of
the
Defender,
Captain America
I'm
thing.
going to be upset.
It is, but I'm just thinking for this burn.
Oh no!
Actually, I'm
What?
going to go Magnetic Grenade,
What?
because I'm a jerk.
They got rid of the bubble?
That's the rumor. I don't know if that's
Supposedly,
firmly
yeah.
established. I mean, we've seen Zavala use the bubble, but that's before whatever happens that takes everybody's powers away. So it's kind of
Yeah, 'cause
weird
the
because
Sentinel's going to be Void. How can you have a Defender Void along with a Sentinel Void?
Yeah, I
You know
don't.
what I mean?
I don't know. But then again,
Unless
maybe
it's the same one.
But maybe
and that's
that's
a
not the
different
super.
sub-perk.
But maybe the shield is class ability and not the super. We don't
Right.
know.
But yeah, again, it's up in the air. Oh, speaking of up in the air, yeah. Did you end up seeing the? Oh, I got. Oh, did I have the 4 in a corrected measure? Actually, I think I got that already. Yeah, Funk. Did you see any of the videos tonight of the latest Destiny stuff?
Videos today?
Yeah.
From the Sony conference?
Yeah, the Sony conference, they had another
No, I
short
haven't
video
seen
that
'em.
showed a little more. Basically, mostly what you saw was a little bit more of Gaul.
Yeah. And he's terribly angry and deserves
France?
the light.
Yeah, he was divided into 3 parts.
Okay.
He said we were very weak and undeserving, and he's gone all over the galaxy, and he says our light is now his. Because reasons.
You know what? I was so busy when they did all the reveal streams. Other than
Well, this was literally like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
No, I don't even remember anything about the game.
I just didn't know what time you got home.
Gaul's the Cabal guy who attacks the tower, right?
Yes.
Correct, Gary.
Yeah, that for some reason, the funniest thing, and I didn't see anybody mention this, is that like in the video
no
we saw
room.
that showed part of the story mission, Holiday flies you up to the command ship, and you're supposed to be trying to take down the shields, and she tells you that, or Ghost, somebody tells you that the shield generator's in the bottom of the ship. So you fight your way to the bottom of the ship, and Gaul's down there. I'm like, what are you doing hiding down here with the shield generator? Why, if you're in command of everything, what are you doing down here?
Hey, for all we know, there's a toilet, and he's dropping bombs down on us from there. We have no idea.
I have not seen any of this. I haven't seen the story mission.
His armor is all... I was surprised. His armor and everything's
we did a
all in
video
white.
on it.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
I've been too busy. Today's the last day of me actually doing anything for the semester. Well, I'm having a barbecue on Thursday, but now I have time to go back and look at the stuff.
Does that count towards your grade?
Well, we're doing it. We're doing it for the summer astronomy lab students.
Uh-huh.
And
What have they done to
yeah.
earn a barbecue?
Well, they're paying for
Oh, well, in that case.
stuff.
New telescope?
No, I got some eclipse glasses for the big solar eclipse that's happening.
Can't you just use a... Wait a minute. Can't you just use a box?
Yeah, but if you want to look
Kid-
directly at the sun... Well, look, I'll tell you. I'll be honest with you.
Can't
know
you
what I
just
do?
poke a hole
I
in a
just
piece of
Look
cardboard?
at the sun. I don't even use glasses. I'm not a wimp. Just look directly at the
It's
sun.
just- I just
No
look
big deal.
directly at it. I just
I
burn a
do.
hole through my
I
retinas.
do it all the time.
I'm a man. Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
You know what else? I don't need glasses or nothing.
See, I know why you're safe. See, you don't try that at home. You do that at work. Nobody ever warns anyone to not do this at work. And nobody ever says, no, it's not a problem. I'm not doing it at home like they suggest. I'm doing this at work. No, how does not doing this at home supposed to be any better? They just don't say don't do it. Doesn't matter where you do it, just don't do it.
No, I think it's fine. I think you can
But
totally
they never
look at the
warn
sun
that.
and
They
it's
always say
fine.
don't try this at home.
We are re-establishing signals to the reef.
It's a stupid suggestion. So, all right. So, what are these special glasses that these kids are paying way too much money for?
They're paying $1 for them. We're selling them at cost,
Wow,
basically.
Top merchandise. I can tell.
Yeah, it's
I don't know if you should be buying, protective eyewear from the dollar store.
all it does.
That in and of itself is kind of a warning sign to me.
No, I guarantee you, the dollar store ain't going to be selling these things. You're going to see them as the
They
summer
will be when
progresses.
you're finished with them, because
You're going to see them for $5 a piece.
oh, really?
Guarantee it.
Gonna be the eBay markup?
Yeah.
Never
Mark
been used
my
and only
words.
dropped once.
Mark
Okay,
my words.
we good?
By mid-August,
I
no,
am.
I still haven't bought anything.
Punk?
By mid-August, these things are going to be $5 a piece.
Why?
Um,
Why? The closer you get to the event, it's
Huh?
like umbrellas in the rain. They're
Yeah.
suddenly worth $10 instead of $5.
Yes, and this is this eclipse is going all the way across the United States,
Uh-huh.
from Oregon to North Carolina, and it's been branded. Great American Eclipse, which is dumb, but because it's been
What?
branded,
Who
Branded.
brands
What?
eclipses?
Yeah.
some
Who do you
Unless you're
pay?
branded by
nonprofits-
it by looking at it with these stupid dollar glasses.
Who do you
some
pay for those
nonprofits
rights?
have branded it the Great American Eclipse.
Wow.
So they're the ones who are doing a lot of the promotion, and when you read about it in newspapers and stuff, they talk to the Great American Eclipse people. So anyway, this thing's been branded. It's going to be a media firestorm later on.
What?
I swear to God.
it is.
I swear to
Firestorm.
God. I swear to God.
Why?
Because
What's?
it's an eclipse.
All right, Funk, you ready?
I know it's an eclipse, but I'm.
No,
yeah,
I
we're
still
good.
haven't bought. I still haven't found a void sidearm.
What do you mean? Yeah, have you checked all the vendors?
I'm checking now. I'm finishing.
He's just goofing around.
Kindergarten is a level 2 up there.
Oh, let's go beat him up.
What's his grimoire?
I don't know. It's Sinister
find out.
Hell 85 is his name, Big shout out.
Sinister Hell.
as opposed to the
His
regular
grimoire
Hell.
score is 120. He is a legit kindergarten.
He's a legit
real brand
new
new.
guy.
He
Actually, is it a
still
guy or
has
is it
the
a girl?
Klostov equipped, and the
Nice.
Preacher at Mark 20, and no heavy weapon.
Wow,
All
3
white
years,
gear.
man, and he's finally getting it in under the wire.
Jesus
Thank you,
Christ!
Sinister Hell.
Where are the void sidearms? Like for real?
It's possible that
For
nobody's using any.
I don't know.
I
You want to go to the reef?
I don't know if there's a vendor
Who sells
there.
them at the reef?
Warlocks, stop floating. Bad.
Doesn't Varric sell certain weapons?
Are they void sidearms?
I don't know.
All right, let me run and check New Monarchy again because I don't actually remember what they were selling.
Doesn't
Did you drop your mic?
Does the dim have a vendor tab where it shows everything that
It
everybody's
does.
selling?
Yeah, it does.
Here,
in
let me
fact.
look. So because the answer may be that there isn't one, in which case we can just stop waiting. For
We
you
can just
to
keep going,
Find
yeah.
it.
Well, before the great American eclipse arrives, gonna burn out all our eyes. So,
Trust me, guys.
what latitude is this going across? There must be other countries besides R that are
No,
are
that's
going to
the
get.
that's the thing about solar eclipses. You're
Mhm.
only get about 15 miles
Oh dear.
of in a line, and it goes from it starts over the Pacific,
Yep.
and and it crosses the continental United States. It's basically just the continental United States.
Wow. Okay. So I guess that's kind of a bummer for other ones. I'm
Yeah,
sure
screw
someone's
'em.
going to record it and put it on the interwebs.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Oh, it's never the same, but you know.
Do you guys remember that '94 one?
No, that's how I got my cataracts. I remember the event. I certainly didn't remember to, watch.
I was pretty young, so my mom wouldn't let me. My mom
looks
wouldn't
like-
let me look directly
looks
at
like
it.
How
Arc,
old were you in 94?
solar and kinetic only. It doesn't look like there are any void sidearms for sale right
All right,
now.
let's get the F out
So
of
we're
Dodge.
done.
All right, well, there's an engram here. Let's see if it somehow turns into a void. side.
Magically.
That
Quick,
would be
everyone, send your special wishes to Funk.
Nope, fusion rifle.
Yep,
right.
see, there you go. See, since when did Destiny's RNG ever come through? The only time I can think of in recent memory was when I jokingly was teasing Narcogen about trying to get Icebreaker by
Yep.
going into
Yep.
Zavala's face.
Oh, and standing in
and
front of
say,
his face and saying,
"Give
"This is
it to
totally
me."
how you get it." And I'm like, "Yeah, right. You're bullcrap." And then I
I
got
was
it.
totally trolling him, and sure enough, what happened?
actually happened.
He got Icebreaker. My jaw hit the floor. I was like, "See, I told you it worked." And he was like, "Oh, neat, awesome, this is great." And then we posted on DBO and told everybody and put up videos on YouTube, and everyone was like, "No way, that's how you do it. Let's go." And no one else that worked for.
Nobody else said that.
No, not a single person.
Nobody said
So yeah, so literally the only time
Did not
RNG has ever come through is when I was trying to totally troll Narc with it, and the RNG said, I'm gonna let him have it." Go figure. So anyway, all right. So if we've only got this thing for a very short period of time and or space and or latitude, what is the big deal about these particular glasses, and why are they only $1 if they obviously aren't
Because-
terribly expensive to manufacture?
All it is just really dark plastic that you can look through, kind of like welder's goggles, but without
Right.
any of, without being good. It's just
Right.
really really dark plastic.
So how do they know the intensity of the light enough to know that this is going to be good enough to not only see it, but also to protect the wearer?
Well, usually between around 6 a.m. and 9 p.m. in the summer, there's a fiery-ish ball of plasma in the sky, which has roughly the same level of light intensity that it does during the eclipse. Hence, we were able to test it.
Okay, so they can see whether or not it'll actually work. But I would think everyone's sensitivities would be different enough that it may be good for the majority, but there still may be some that it completely, causes problems with.
Well, the sensitivity is not the issue. It's the blocking of the UV light.
Mm-hmm.
And
they can test that with a meter, so they can see whether or not it's blocking all the UV that it's being exposed to. So,
and
okay,
the other
that
thing
makes
is,
sense.
So the eclipse glasses are most useful if you're not going to even be in the area with the eclipse. And most of the students aren't going to go down to Kentucky or Tennessee or wherever it is to go see the eclipse. They're going to be up here in Michigan. When you're in the area when you're in the line where you get the complete total eclipse, you don't need the glasses because the moon blocks the sun.
Right.
So there's no danger there. You can look right at it. But if you're outside it, the moon only blocks a little bit of the sun, or, well, really, for the entire continental United States, it's going to be somewhere around 70% of the sun at minimum. So the moon blocks quite a lot of the sun, but there's still enough sun that the UV light can get in and burn your eyes.
Okay. Well, either way, it sounds like a lot of work, so I'm going to wait for the movie.
But let me give you... I'll be honest with you guys. Like I said, I just look at the sun. I don't care where it is. But it's actually pretty much safe to look at the sun at sunset. Like on the horizon.
Right up until the point where you get killed. So remember, kids, don't try this at home.
Perfectly fine to look at the sun at sunset.
Stop saying that.
And are you saying it's because there's enough atmosphere that the radiation is not a problem?
Yes.
Because of the angle of what it's going at, there's enough depth that it prevents the exposure from becoming problematic?
Yes. I bet if like a real scientist were listening to this, he might disagree with me because he's a wimp. But I'm telling you.
So remember, kids, anyone that happens to go blind at these particular latitudes at this particular time, please speak to Funkmon. He can be reached at Waldor Lane, Detroit, Michigan, USA. No, you got to do you got to do it backwards and put the little comma there.
Yeah, Funk, we were just watching a video for... What's it called? Is it called Being Human? What the heck is it? What's it called? Not Too Human. That's another lousy game.
The human thing? Yeah, Narc had actually come in literally at the tail end of the event.
I want to know...
being the moron I was there for a little bit of the pre-show and the whole thing. So I sat through 52 minutes of games I don't care about just to see a 2-second video on Destiny.
Yeah, but
that
I
really
want to know...
didn't tell us anything new.
I want to know how many gazebos there are in downtown Detroit, because it seems that the robot revolution... their primary weapon is
destroying them all.
Is setting fire to gazebos. We saw like 3
God.
of them. I mean,
unnecessarily too. Yeah.
And downtown Detroit?
It seemed like
downtown modern Detroit. I mean, this was set in the future where there are in fact androids. So yeah.
And we're talking like a gazebo, like you might see at a park where people may have a wedding.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There are no gazebos.
Which,
in
to be honest,
Detroit.
I found a little distressing and worrisome that our gazebo technology apparently has not progressed in the future to the same level that we have androids walking around wanting to revolt.
There are so few.
Seriously,
so few even like places to.
Well, look. I mean, if you were a robot in Detroit, you'd also want to revolt. Let's be fair.
I don't know, but I'd want a modern gazebo. Why should I have one that looks like another one from Little House on the Prairie? I mean, let
me throw this out there for you guys. Detroit is such a piece of crap and the government is so awful that every major public works project built in the city for like the past 30 years has been private. So we've got a what they call the River Walk, which is on the Detroit River. You can there's a public park type thing all along the river, and people walk over there and they fish off of it. There's fountains and stuff. General Motors built it, right? Now we've got a streetcar, a light rail system that goes down Woodward Avenue in downtown Detroit, which is the main thoroughfare of Detroit. Private. The streetcar is private. You know, this is the city government is so bad. They have the only things that they've done for the infrastructure of the city is they've turned off streetlights because they're too expensive.
Strangely enough, our town run into a very similar problem recently.
Those are all the kinds of things that happen here.
Yeah.
I mean, like they shut the streetlights off on our street to save money.
Yeah, it was terrible. Swear to God.
I love that.
They didn't want to spend the money. They were like, no, it costs too much. So they started doing like every other light. Then there was the big fight over, well, these lights are more important than these lights. It gets weird sometimes when everyone has to pay for all those little amenities.
Oops.
Somebody got sniped. Gee, I wonder who it is. Yeah, not having an easy sniper to retaliate towards these things is actually kind of difficult with this loadout setup.
Yeah, and obviously now we're overdoing it because
invisible.
We're basically saying no snipers. I mean, the game is gonna have snipers.
Right, but they're heavies.
But it'll be heavy, so it'll
nearly
be
enough ammo.
Restricted.
You're not going to be able to use them nearly as often. I just think they're relegating the one-hit weapon status is going to be, I mean, understandable for a PvP environment, but for PvE, I find it a little
I do
limiting.
think it's hilarious how they keep talking about, like, the freedom slot. Did you hear this? Like, they're trying to pitch this as people were somehow asking for, and we are granting them the ability to use 2 primary archetypes.
Like
instead
2
of
pistols or
saying
2
no, we've decided that
or
rocket launchers, snipers, and shotguns and fusions are all too powerful, and so they are what should be the power weapon, the heavy weapon. Because
I to be honest,
low
I don't
ammo,
care what anybody
high damage.
says they did or why. What I think it is, or what the motivation behind it is, the PvP community and the fact that the weapons are all one-hit kill weapons, and people have been able with certain loadouts to have the maximum amount. Yeah, I know. You see you dry humping this wall over here.
Yeah, it says no internet connection detected.
Yeah, I think we lost Narc there. I think we're lost our stream possibly. But yeah, the reason, and of course Funk's teabagging him. The reason I think of the motivation behind it is those are all one-hit kill weapons, and they wanted to relegate those to a slot that couldn't be used as often as people who have been using primary snipers and have been using primary shotguns and all the weapons in PvP that are terribly aggravating, where people are getting insta-killed, and that's frustrating for a lot of players. So that's where I think it's all coming from.
Those players are dumb. If it were up to me, like, my request for Bungie would be to have 3 freedom slots and let me run 3 shotguns. That's what I would do.
I'm sure the shotgun whores would completely agree with that assessment and say, sure, why not? Unfortunately, all the other players who are getting picked off by that were getting hit by one-hit kill weapons. We just rage quit and wouldn't play anymore.
Well, I should use shotguns.
See, that's just it. That's how you end up with quote-unquote shotgun metas.
Good. Shotguns are fun.
In certain circumstances, yes. Not being killed by them instantly every time you stick your head around a corner, I don't find that entertaining in any way, shape, or form. And I think a lot of players who are victims of that, they don't find it entertaining either. So, and that's where I think the quote-unquote balance is all being, stemmed from, is that they want to make sure that people can have an enjoyable experience and won't want to rage quit and will want to come back and play. Because obviously they've got targets for how many players and how often players are using this actual game. And considering it has been 3 years with basically the same stuff, and it still does have a following, albeit I'm sure the numbers have gone up and down over the years. I'd be actually curious to see the real data.
I'd be surprised if they went up.
Well, see, that's just it. And with the new game coming out, I'm sure with the deal with Activision, they've got a lot of targets that they've got to hit for not only expectations, but bonuses and DLC content and a whole range of things that they track that aren't really readily available to all the public all the time. Anywho, okay, we're just about to head into boss range.
Now it says I can't join you because it says fire team is set to friends only.
Let's see. Let's
send me an invite or something.
Okay, I sent an invite. Did you get it?
No, but now it's allowing me to join game, so.
Those fallen in the Ishtar sink on Venus? Story is they raided the prison.
I'm in an education class this summer. It's like a weird 4-week class.
Sounds like you're in the bottom of a cup trying to make a Bane impression.
I'm in an education class this summer. It's
better.
A weird 4-week class. And since
As opposed to a
education
normal 4-week
classes
class?
are made for people with the intellect of a toddler, the last thing we did was a presentation about how society influences stereotypes and whatnot.
Influences or reinforces?
Influences and reinforce. Look, it was so open-ended. It was essentially talk about society. One person made a 2-minute long video, which was just an interview with their friends, talking about how they felt how they thought Instagram made them feel fat. Okay, right? So this is what we're talking about.
I would think thin people would make you feel fat.
This is high level. I mean, this is a high level education class too.
Okay,
right? This is for grad students. Graduate level education.
Sounds like coffee talk is what it sounds like.
Yeah. Anyway,
sorry.
This one group did a little presentation on the stereotypes about band geeks, and weirdly is one of the best ones in there because we're all as teachers.
What's a band geek?
The kids who are in band and they go to school early for band practice and they play their trumpet and stuff. They
were called band members.
Oh no, those are band geeks.
Okay,
that's what they. You've never heard the term band geek? Did they not have that back in the 40s?
Geeks. I've heard of band. I haven't heard of band geeks.
Well, there's a stereotype for band geeks now.
Okay.
So they talked about the stereotype of band geeks, and they said that drummers, that basically the thing that people say about drummers is there aren't any girl drummers, and
that's not true.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them, and
at least
the other
they're really
thing about
good.
Drummers is they're not real musicians. So
what?
at the end they
I know
asked
a
for
lot
questions,
of
and I raised my hand.
Female guitarists, as well as bassists and drummers, that would take serious offense to that statement.
Well, they're wrong, but that's okay. So I raised my hand, and they called on me. And this is the same class where
said,
I told
can we hear from the sexist ignorant one? Yeah, he's over there.
This is the same class where I told the teacher that I preferred to be called Mr. Fletcher, and he thought I was serious. So I said, oh yeah, Mr. Fletcher asked the question.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, Anthony, do you know what they call the guy who hangs out with a bunch of musicians? And he said, no. And I said, the drummer. And dead silence in the classroom. That's a great joke. No one in there has any sense of humor at all.
Well, that or the fact that there were probably a lot of percussionists in there. Yeah.
Where's the boss gone?
It's funny because there are a lot of YouTube video content makers that I watch that are usually heavy against bassists, not so much drummers. Where does all the drummer discord come from?
Well, the big problem with bass and drums, the rhythm section, is with rock music. It's only in rock music that this is a real issue. But in rock music, usually the bass line and the drumming so basic that you can get by having an awful drummer and an awful bassist and still have a decent rock group as long as your guitar player and singer are all right. Though the best rock groups like
But
you know,
is that
Rush and
indicative
stuff
of the style of music that it unfortunately is not highly variable or incredibly minimal in and of itself? It's not
the style of music, definitely.
Okay, so that's not the player's fault.
Right.
If they were playing a different play style
ignorant.
of music, well, boss just came in right on me. That's not fair. The experience would be far different, I think. So,
Oh,
did you blow yourself up?
no! I did not.
Sounded like it.
No,
Oh, why?
I could have sworn I heard a rocket. Then you go,
no!
Yeah, I think
How
we'll
could
have
I
to
even
check the
lie
screen,
about
ladies
it?
and
I'm the
gentlemen.
only one whose feed is streaming.
That's why I found it funny.
How'd you die?
Yeah.
Oh!
So see that I heard. Of course, these guys are super shielded.
You know, I'm so used to using the stupid solar guy, and it's void burn. I'm throwing the
so
stupid
you're
void
so used to
grenades
just
that damage
reviving
you.
your mistakes. In
Yeah,
other words,
I totally use that as a crutch, and I should. It's like
that's-
it's like if
that's what
someone
it's
doesn't
for.
have, it's like if someone has 3 legs and he doesn't use that third leg. Why would you ever do that?
oh, that was close.
Why would you ever not play some singer?
Oh, I totally naded him with weapons of light.
Oh, the bubble's gone.
So yeah, I didn't need it anymore. Why should I hold on to it? As it was weapons anyway.
Oh.
Oh, Narc needs a hand. We'll help Narc.
Mark, there's a lot of bad guys over here. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
I know.
Get your head out of your ass. Kill more than
And they're all
I think he's
shielded. I
phoning
can't
it
hit
in.
them at all. They're...
Yeah, they're all shielded.
Whoa! Oh, yep. Yeah, those stupid overshielded Centurions.
Yep.
Those are my biggest problem with this whole encounter.
Ah!
All right,
What's
Narc,
that?
it's all up to
Guys
you.
are
Good
awful.
luck. Let us know how it turns out.
Oh, do the old cheese spot.
I don't think the old cheese spot works.
Well, the old.
I think that's why the old cheese spot was fixed.
No, I think he means the one like under the structure.
Yeah,
not,
that doesn't
not
work
the
anymore.
ledge.
No, not that one. This one. The one that's just stand right here. I hope they don't remove that kind of stuff. I love in Destiny just standing back and shooting the boss with a sniper rifle and never moving.
Oh yeah, I love.
I hope
cheesing
they
that
return
thing.
the loot cave as well.
Oh, can you imagine if there is a new loot cave? Somebody's going to find
love
it.
it.
It's going to be
I'd
so
love it.
popular. That would be great.
Loot cave was, in my opinion, the best part about launch Destiny. I loved the loot cave.
We're helping. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, that loot cave. And sadly, I missed it. I missed the glorious early days of the loot cave. I did do the Draxus. I think it was Draxus, actually. He's the one inside the catch that you could just rocket
Yeah,
the
the
floor.
Draxus farm.
Yes,
yeah, what a
I
guy.
farmed that one. I farmed that sucker hard.
That was
I got
also
a
fun.
lot of ones out of that.
That's the beauty of Destiny, I think. The game is so fun. You can do those really boring min-max type of things,
Yes.
and it's still fun as opposed to some of the other MMOs or like
That aren't as
Diablo or
satisfying,
loot
yeah.
games. Yeah, they're not satisfying. You're only doing it for the loot. And in Destiny, while loot is still the primary motivator, obviously, it's still kind of fun to do.
Too bad for them.
And because you can do it with your friends,
Prison.
you're not. It's not nearly as boring.
Well, to be honest, I think that is probably the crowning glorious success that Destiny's had been, and why people keep playing it over 3 years. It is not the game itself. It is not anything particular in the activities. It's the fact that you can just jump in and have fun with your friends, which is why you keep doing it. It is still fun playing with other people and doing these goofy activities. And that, I think, is the hallmark of what has made this a success. Not any one particular thing that Destiny does better or more efficiently or more enjoyable than any other game. It's the fact that quote unquote 30 seconds of fun with your friends you can just jump in and do, that is what has people coming back over and over again, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if it doesn't have eclipses. So, okay, so we've established so far that, things are definitely more bullet spongy, constantly having primaries and secondaries. And heavy I've been particularly avoiding. I think this one I probably used the heavy the most, simply because the other one was a sword. And trying to sword with these type of enemies, I never sorted very well, let alone against all those taken enemies that take down your shields. So, are you guys noticing anything different or good or bad with these particular loadouts?
It's not substantially different to the Taken King at launch.
As far as your combat experience goes?
Yeah, because something that people remember about the Taken King at launch is how much stuff there was. And it always felt like there was new stuff to do, and there was. But the thing that they don't seem to remember is constantly running out of ammo. Everything was super bullet spongy, and all the guns sucked.
Yeah. Well, see, I never liked the Taken King weapons as a whole. I'd never had a great experience with those anyway.
And, the Taken King, as much as I don't like it...
Same playlist. So it's still Voidburn. I'm
As much as I
not
don't like the
lead
Taken
anyway,
King
so I couldn't have
compared
changed
to
it if
the
I wanted.
other expansions. It's still Destiny. It's still pretty good.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do? If we were forced to play this game with literally the worst guns available, it would still be an 8 out of 10. Pretty fun game.
I'm just wondering if it's going to feel better or worse as far as that goes, or the ones available, it would potentially be even more fun when you have 2 pistols or 2 scout rifles or 2 pulses to work with. I mean, technically that's almost twice as much ammo for each slot, right? So
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. So the question comes then, it's like, well, is having one particular exotic that's the same weapon type as my primary, am I going to notice that much more or less, depending on, whether I'm using sidearms or pistols or scouts or whatever. And in fact, Narc, you're a big fusion man. When fusions got relegated to the power slot, did you kind of get a little cringeworthy? I mean, did you kind of pucker up a little bit and go, wait a minute,
Yeah.
Because I'm a secondary whore and you're a fusion whore, and now both of those have been relegated to the power slot.
I mean, obviously I don't know how it's going to play out, but yeah, I am a little bit concerned about that, but I think I understand.
Okay, I was curious.
What bugs me more than them actually doing it, what bothers me is this idea of saying that we're giving people the ability to run 2 primary archetypes, because I don't think anybody asked for that ever.
Yeah, nobody stuck their hand up and said, Bungie, make this a thing.
I'm not sure why. I mean, I guess I do understand.
I think it's an excuse for putting all the other ones into
what they're saying is that we can better balance encounters if we have better control over access to ammunition for the truly powerful weapons. And what our lesson is from Destiny 1 is that the truly powerful weapons were not these so-called heavies, at least not exclusively. They were snipers, shotguns, and fusions, and those are secondary.
Kills. That's what it is.
And we can't be balancing sidearms the same way we balance...
Yeah. I think they learned that from the shotgun ammo nerf. I think that's what they learned from that. They said, hey, we don't necessarily have to nerf the gun. What we have to do is nerf the ammo.
I just blew myself up with the thing. Narc, I think you're right. I think that's what they're going for. They want to balance the encounters.
You guys suck.
I'm getting swamped over here.
I blew myself up on the ceiling.
I'm the worst player in here. Why am
You're not getting swamped.
Also, Narc, you're not the worst player in here. You may be the worst at PvP, but you're always the one who's alive at the end.
Not always. What are you talking about? That Sepix one, I clutched the last one when both of you turkeys were dead.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, once. And then sometimes
What do you mean
during
once? We only
Crota,
played it once.
once during Crota hard mode, you were the only one left alive after the Death Singer thing. Oh my god, it was like 45 minutes of you sniping yellow knights.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was pretty bad.
I did that once.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. That was you. My god. Oh, I think I just killed myself again.
I have a couple cool clutches every now and then. But no, see, the thing is, I keep forgetting that everything comes up this damn ramp, and I keep trying to position myself so that I have a good shot on the tank, because that's the primary target.
No, the primary target in this is the ads, and when there are no ads, then you think about the tank.
But see, that's just it. When I'm a sniper whore, I'm usually at a distance where the only thing I shoot is the tank. And in 5 seconds, the tank dies. Whereas now I can't do that. So
you should never have been doing that. That's kind of a selfish way to play anyway.
Hey, Blackstar, are you aware that that you can revive yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
I just wanted to see how long Mr. Wondernark could last. He was doing so well against the ads.
Primary target.
I know. So it's like, all right, fine, Superman, go ahead. Let me know how it turns out.
Right, so they're trying to balance the... And you can see them moving towards this in this game, removing a lot of the things that make the guns different and making the guns more and more similar, so they can balance their performance based on the same gun.
Yeah,
but I mean, to me, it's just like just give us one called gun, and then we'll just use gun.
How are these? Oh man, that is annoying. Oh come on, the tank's got like nothing left.
I mean, the secondary target.
Well, you know, the primary target's the ads.
That's right.
Was a present from the brothers. We need to find them. Let's check the bridge.
Look, I'm not even joking. I mean, if you're being a responsible player, when ads come out, you take the ads. When there are no ads, you go for the boss. I mean, it's not.
Nah, I just go for bosses. I just, you know.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
And selfish.
I always go for the objective. You guys deal with the riffraff. I'll take the big buy.
You're only able to do that if somebody else takes the ads.
Exactly. Why do you think you're here?
In fact, if there's a single strike in the game that probably exemplifies that, it's this one.
This one, yeah, absolutely.
Because if you put too much damage on the boss here, you will get swamped by ads.
Exactly. Which is why I usually go to the cheese spotter on the left and just snipe the boss in the face. Well, you guys will.
And you better not do that here because you got no sniper.
Oh, I'm totally going to do that, but I'm going to use my sidearm just to show that this loadout is goofy. Or my rockets. I guess I could use my rockets. They got cluster bombs. They might actually be good for ads as well as the boss. I love how Funk decided. He said, "No, I'm just gonna run out in the middle of it and die and just make everybody else kill everything."
I launched a rocket at the Colossus, figuring it would kill him
Instantly, and the 12 other people you surpassed weren't gonna bother to shoot you in the butt.
No. They would look at how quickly I killed the other guy and be like, "Oh, I shouldn't mess with him."
Yeah, I don't think that that's a thing.
Well, they saw how quickly I killed the secondary target. So then they probably thought, well, as primary targets, we better get out of here because he cares more about us.
I don't think that level of reasoning is
I don't think the AI takes that into account. Yeah.
No. Oh my god, he thinks it's Maverick and Goose. Yeah, no, I don't think that's a thing. Not to mention the fact that the AI itself, I think, is just basically quite simple. It'll just run at you.
What do you? Well, I guess we're gonna use the cheese spot without a bubble, right? Because we got no bubble, we got no snipers.
No,
so-
we have a bubble. I have a bubble.
Oh, you do? All right.
Yeah. So what do you want? Weapons, blessing, or armor?
I don't know.
I guess I would probably go blessing. Blessing is weaker than armor, but for this point, I think we want something a little bit more advantageous when everyone steps out.
All right, ads.
Ah!
Oh, that doesn't look good. Hold on, we'll get you in between waves.
Isn't he supposed to be going?
Well, no,
We
he's
haven't
not
done enough yet?
Completely damaged yet.
Oh, I thought
No,
I
he's
saw
not-
the message, but I guess it was just the ads.
No, it was just in.
Might have been
playing-
saying Funkmon died.
Yeah, also could have been that.
Hey, look out, he's coming.
Oh yeah.
Now he's supposed to flee. And now we get a
all
second wave.
He's just standing there.
Now, Funk, on your right. Boy, this is really hard with a sidearm with these shielded guys. This is
Yeah, it kind of is. I do feel like I have a pea shooter out here.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm running out of primary. Ugh.
Oh, no, all right. That was not the great time to leave the G spot. It really
No,
wasn't.
no, it was not. But as long as one person's there. Yeah, no, this is a good spot right here. The angle's too high for the door to work, so. Oh,
Oh, nope.
oh, then again.
Nope.
Okay, here we go. Reinforcements again. Yeah, you're using what, a Havoc Pigeon with a silencer on it?
That's the only
Or-
void sidearm I
or
have. I don't have a
suppressor?
lot of sidearms.
See, I've got
Good.
Good. I've got them all.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Just
grab this
Funk is
heavy if you
jealous.
guys want to
I
come
mean,
over here.
I'm lucky I have one for each element because I basically have not paid attention to them at all.
Really? I got one of each element just on the
Nope.
Wrath of the Machine raid alone.
I've done that raid like twice.
Yeah, gotta do that raid more. Whoa! Okay, I got boss one.
You mean secondary target? Secondary target beta.
Oh, rocket launcher time.
Yeah, I don't have any heavy ammo, so.
Alright. Alright, well I got the first wave of baddies down, but second wave's already out again. Okay, got my bubble again. Whoa, and it's time to use it.
Ah, darn it.
Okay, I got the Imperial. Oh, jeez, he popped.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
bubble
no, he
just
did
as
that to me.
touched
I
that
golden
page.
gunned and he put the shield up right that second.
That's okay. All right, I got him. There we go.
Rockets are neutralized.
Rockets for the win. Oh, and another key.
Somewhere, an awful long way from here. Some Imperial flunky is getting a message. Word that these brothers are dead and they have no more ranking soldiers in our system.
Yeah, and his cousin Gary's gonna come and find out what happened to him.
Savor it.
He's not gonna be happy.
All right. Well, is there anything else we want to test with these loadouts?
I
We
don't
did
know.
story
I mean,
missions. We did heroic strikes. We did a Nightfall.
I'm just wondering also if the weapon balance for the new one's going to be. I mean, and anything. I mean, other than a raid,
Yeah, we're not testing.
or PvP. Anything leap to mind?
I don't know. Let's look in the director.
See if there's anything that jumps out
Prison
at
of
you.
Elders.
Well, that's basically a horde mode type thing. But is there anything comparable that we've seen so far in Destiny that we know about? I mean, I got to imagine if they continued it off with the latest one, that there would be an equivalency somewhere, even though they may not have announced it. So that does sort of make sense.
All right. No, back out. Back out and go to the tower.
Yeah, unless they're deciding to get rid of the horde mode style altogether. That is a distinct possibility.
Blackstar, you want to back us out?
Oh, that's right. I became in charge. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
we're dead now.
Mm-hmm. War with Cabal and Mars.
Whether we wanted it or not, we've stepped into a war with the Cabal on Mars. So let's get to taking out their command, one by one. Valus Arik. From what I can gather, he commands the siege dancers from an Imperial land tank outside of Rubicon. He's well protected.
I'd be curious, actually, to see if there's a breakdown on exactly how many times we've done individual strikes.
That would be neat.
I think one of the sites does do that, doesn't it?
There's so many sites with so much telemetry on it. I think Destiny Tracker is one that jumps out. You know, there's the Trials one and the Dim. But yeah, I'm just to actually just break down each individual one. It's like, how many times have I actually done this? I'd be curious. Because there were many times, especially between 1 and 2, especially during House of Wolves when that first came out, that a lot of the old ones ended up in the repeat cycle a lot. And I remember playing Valus Taharic a lot. So
I bet you I've probably killed Draxus 2,000 times.
Okay, weekly
possible.
featured raid. Dreadnought Saturn. Yeah, that's the Oryx and Challenge and War Priest challenging Golgoroth. Challenge of the Elders on the Reef is Airborne super kill bonus and Trickle. Yeah, not doing that.
No thanks.
Yeah, beep Trickle.
Yeah, least fun modifier in the game.
Yeah, in fact, I'm going to be making my T-shirt that actually, that I designed and put on DBO that expresses my sentiments on Trickle.
All right, so let's just go to the tower. Maybe we should queue up and watch the new video. This Funk hasn't seen it.
Yeah, you want to do that? All right, let's.
Okay.
Let's get to the
I've
tower.
turned my monitor on. The did you guys see that it's free EA access this week?
No, why? What
Where's
do they
my
normally
mouse?
charge?
I don't know. It's like $30 or something. I don't really know. But
I remember coughing up $5 so I could actually play Star Wars Battlefront early, like a week. They if you signed up for EA Access and paid $5, you get a month worth of it. If you wanted to cancel it early, you could, and I did, because I just wanted to play Star Wars Battlefront a week early.
Right. So EA Access, you get it for free this week, and it comes with. If you're interested in some of the games that it comes with, it's pretty good, especially since you're getting like a week rental of them. So the new Mirror's Edge game is in there.
Oh yeah, and you're a fan of that one, I heard.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I don't like the story.
It's kind of silly.
That's just super. I don't know. I probably only don't like it because with all the education classes that are essentially brainwashing teachers to hate capitalism, and I'm already a nut job libertarian guy, so it's kind of an anti-corporate story, which to
Right.
an extent is good. And then in the Mirror's Edge world is the one company like runs the whole world, and that's weird. But
well, see, that's why I think the whole menacing evil corporation thing has been done a little too much, and I think it's not so much big massive corporations, it's big massive corporation abuse that's the problem. So, and I think that the abuse just becomes more easy when it's from the super megacorp where nobody else knows what is going along. Therefore, they all fear the big giant megacorps. But you know, it's capitalism to an extreme. But you could say that true of anything that gets too big for its own britches, where abuse and corruption can become rampant because, well, hey, we've cornered the market. So yeah, you could say that's pretty much anything. I'm sorry, are you stuck in a cage and trying to get yourself out of it, or
no? I'm trying to get to the live stream so I can watch the video.
Does your computer run by hand crank? What what was that horrible noise?
Whoa!
Because we can hear all that.
Oh no, there's a delay on the YouTube. Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, why? What were you trying? To time something?
No, I think it would be really cool to go on like Mixer, something with a low delay, and then have one of you guys follow me and see if I could control my dude on it.
Control your dude on what?
Yeah, like if you guys are following my dude in the game, and I'm not looking at the game, I'm looking at the stream.
Yeah,
it would be interesting to see if I could watch the stream and control my guy.
Oh well, if you go to Mixer, yeah, I mean
we're not on Mixer right now. We're on YouTube and Twitch. So
no, if we had done it, in fact, if you want, you can do it from the Xbox app. You can go to Beam/Mixer and start streaming yourself, and then just switch over your inputs to the computer and then see what it's like. It's about a second, so it's possible, but it just feels a little sluggy. I've done it myself on occasions when having to do menu functions and not wanting to switch inputs.
Can you direct me to, just for a test, can you direct me over to the shipwright to Amanda Holiday with words? So I can't see it. I can't see the screen.
Oh, so you
right
want me to guide your character? Okay.
Yeah.
Take okay. I'm trying to think how to explain this. All right, we'll tell you what. Say from where you were. Do you remember where you were standing from the spawn? You were looking straight ahead.
Yes, but actually, hold on. I wonder if I can just get there by knowing where it is.
Okay. Well, no. Go to your 3 o'clock. So you want to turn. Okay. Stop. So you're just running. No. Okay. You're gonna run right off the map. Okay. Sidestep to your left. Stop. Go forward. Okay, and jump, left, and yay! And I killed him. Sweet. Okay.
What?
So now let's get him.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
There's no way that wasn't happening
again. All right. So now you're at the spawn. All right. So basically, turn about 10 degrees to your right. Your other right. I love how he looks like right at me. Yeah. Turn to your right. Just rotate your body a little more. You're looking around.
I'm going to the right once you're...
No, you're rotating your head, and it looks like you're looking at the ceiling. Okay, so go push forward.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Keep going. Yeah, keep going straight. You're good.
Yep.
Keep going. You're going to head up the stairs. No, just keep going.
Keep going.
I'll tell you when to stop. And you're going up the stairs now. And you're going through the door. Okay, and stop.
Left. But no, you went past it.
No, just turn left. He's good.
He's not.
But yeah, turn left. Rotate your body. Okay.
That was right.
That was left. What are you?
He's going the opposite
about?
of where.
I'm totally turning left.
You literally turned about 110 degrees right.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Yep. You're now facing back the way you came.
All right.
Okay, now go forward.
Yep, push forward.
Okay, a little more to your right. A little more right.
A little more right.
I can't believe we're doing this. We're we're guiding him through the tower. I think it'd be easier
just to push him and then.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, there we go.
Okay,
all right,
so go straight.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, a little more to your right.
Yep. No, you hit a wall.
There you go. Keep going straight. You're good.
All right.
Okay, stop. Turn to your right.
Back up like 2 steps. Stop. Okay,
Yep,
now
there you
turn
go.
90 degrees right and go forward. That was a little bit more. That was like 110.
Okay.
All right, now I'm lost. Backwards?
No, just go forward. Just go
No,
forward.
just go forward. You're now gonna go
Keep
down
going.
the stairs. Stop.
Okay, and stop.
Turn left
Turn
90
left.
degrees.
Left. Okay.
And forward.
Yep.
Keep going.
Yep. Almost. All right. There we go.
Yep. Okay.
Am I there?
No.
Not quite yet. You got to go down the set of stairs and then up
No.
a set of stairs. So keep going straight. And stop. Turn to your right.
Yep. Turn right 90 degrees, and you're aimed. Oh no!
Okay.
Wait. No. Yep. Nope.
Okay,
Stop.
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 Go left.
You gotta back up 3 steps.
Okay.
No, but you should
Left.
backed up without turning.
I did?
Yep. Okay. So go forward. Okay, to your left.
Why did you walk him into that wall?
Because it was funny. Okay. So swing around to your right.
Okay.
Okay. Forward. No,
No.
that's a little too much.
He needed to step forward once
Yeah.
first.
Okay. There we go. Keep going straight. Keep going. And stop. And turn to your right.
Yeah, you're now at the Sparrow kiosk.
Yeah.
I don't know where that is. Absolutely no clue
Okay,
where
go
the
forward.
Sparrow kiosk is.
Okay, stop. Left. And forward, and you're there.
Yep.
Am I
There you go.
there?
Yep.
Yeah, you want to
All
rotate
right,
to
now
the right a
direct
little
me
bit.
how to
You went
buy
too
a
far.
ship.
Can't do that. Can't see your screen.
I'll do it.
Okay, go in the screen, see where
Yeah,
your
no,
cursor
okay.
is.
Can
and then
you
move my
push
cursor.
it? Can you hit the menu?
I think I'm in it.
Are you sure?
We can't see
No.
his cursor. There's no way to do this.
We don't have to. We can adjust them by mind. Okay, if you're in the menu.
Okay.
Okay.
You can't see his cursor. Yours doesn't help. This doesn't.
I don't have to see it. I don't have to see it. Okay.
Why not?
From
Okay.
watch from your left stick. Okay.
Okay.
Push it
left
all the
stick.
way over to the right as far as you can,
Okay.
and then push it all the way up to the top as high as you can.
All right.
Okay, that's your frame of reference. Okay. So now what
Okay.
you want to do is you want to pull straight down and count to the second of 1. So just do 1 and then let go.
One.
I don't think
Okay.
there's enough precision here. I really don't.
It just has to be
What
close
if there
enough. Now,
is?
do you want a ship or do you want a sparrow?
Don't care.
Okay.
Take care, Guardian.
Okay. So now what you want to do is basically go like 1.5, just pushing to your left. So I would probably want to make sure that you're not, pushing too far forward or down, because that's going to adjust it. So you basically want to drag the stick left, count 1,000, and then let go.
Okay. So like 1.5 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, about.
He'll be at the
St.
bottom
Louis,
of the
Missouri. Okay.
Okay. Now just press A.
Something I can do for you today?
Now let's see if I bought it. All right. Let me turn on my Xbox.
Well, the question is, do you have any room for it? That's
Count
the
of
thing.
count of 1,000 at full tilt is too far.
Oh, I bought one.
Really?
See?
All right.
I
I
did
bought
it.
one.
I got him through it just by talking. That's right. You heard it here first, ladies and
S20
gentlemen.
Nomad.
The
I bought
first
one.
blind
Oh,
nomad
that's a sparrow,
purchase.
not a ship.
Doesn't
Well,
matter.
I
I
asked
just bought
him.
one.
I
That's
asked him if you-
amazing.
Yeah, I asked him if he wanted one, and he didn't care which. So I said, "All right, fine. Let's pick the sparrows." Because
All
that's
right,
in
well,
the first row.
we're clearly not going to top that as an accomplishment in Destiny today, so we might as well stop. Although, actually,
Wrap this up.
do we want to watch the video first?
Oh yeah. Let's watch the video.
Yeah,
All right.
let's fire. Can,
All
yeah,
right,
can you
let's- so
restream
let's-
it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, let me go. Switch the inputs here. So you saw it here first, ladies and gentlemen. The first blind purchase of something from Amanda Holiday, live and direct from rampancy.net.
What a claim to fame.
Hey,
Okay, so that last
Earth-
video in
world's
the
first.
chat, I've got queued up. It's 2 minutes and 22 seconds long. This is the Destiny 2 E3 2017 trailer on the PlayStation YouTube channel.
Ignore that.
Tell me when you guys got that queued up and are ready to watch.
mine's queued. Yeah,
Yeah, I see it.
Do you have a copy of it, Funk?
I'm seeing it on the live stream.
Oh, okay. All right. Ready?
That's going to be 10 seconds behind on a
All right,
2-minute video.
Hold
Cue
on.
it up
Let
yourself.
me Google it. All right.
Locally is always better.
YouTube.com.
Yep.
It's in the chat.
Destiny E3.
It's in the chat.
Oh, no, Funk, the link is in the chat if you go to Mumble.
I understand what you mean now. Hey, no, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Here it is. Yeah.
Nope.
Ferguson turned. Yeah, he's typing in here.
Oh, there we go.
You got it?
Hey, stand go. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
I am ready.
All right.
All right. Three,
3, 2.
Wait, on 3 or 3 and then go?
It's going to be 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
3,
3, 2,
2, 1,
1, go.
go. And yes, I do blame the audio guys for really goofing this and the live production team to not cutting to this thing directly.
Now there'll be another version of it out soon, I guess.
I'm waiting for the good one, yeah, because this is all... bleh.
Undisciplined, cowering behind walls.
He has a point.
Technically, this means Gaul is going to be wearing white after Labor Day, doesn't it?
Across the galaxy to prove my worth.
Maybe they use like the Russian Labor Day, like May 1st, so he's fine.
So Cabal are basically big grunts, is what we're saying.
Yeah, I knew he looked familiar. I couldn't place what it was. He's a big grunt. You're right.
Space turtles.
And we're an
Well, Bungie
an
keeps
ODST.
doing that. They keep recycling enemies just by radically altering proportions. Just
yeah,
like
they've been recycling stuff forever.
You know, 4 fighters had really long, thin limbs, and they become grunts by shrinking them down. But they're all, you know, guys wearing oxygen masks.
Yeah, you're right. And the wizards really remind me of like the Sphinx compilers or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
weird
with the
robes.
robes, the big red robes and stuff.
well, the triple eyes. They've been doing that for all their enemies for the longest time.
Oh my god. Oh, you just blew my mind.
And for some
Seriously?
reason, they've now
No,
changed the launch date from September 8th to September 6th. I don't know why they've done that, but...
2 extra days. It's like, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I
and here
wanna
we go.
smack the-
Exclusive content.
Yeah, I want to
Strike.
smack the director for constantly going in and out to do crowd shots. I want to smack him for that. This ship,
Ship.
though, I'm kind of jealous of.
The ship looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
Sniper.
very cool. I like that design. I would have wanted that ship. Now I'm not going to buy a PlayStation to get it.
Hopefully it's just the color scheme and not like that whole archetype.
That design. Yeah, because the forward wing is kind of okay, but I like the swept back wing better. I just hope they become functional. I just hope you actually get to fight with the darn things.
I don't know if they're doing that. They're
I don't think
keeping
they
it
are
really
either, but,
close to the
you know.
vest, which I would
I hope
expect
they
them to
do.
do. But
I hope they do. It would be something to really look forward to tell you the truth. You know, if that was something that special.
it does seem weird that they spent what must have been fairly significant development time adding ship combat to Reach, and then never did anything else with it, especially in a game where having a personal spaceship, you know, is a big deal, where they've made so many of them and everything. All right. Well, anyway, so I think we're going to finish. We're going to finish for today.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching. We certainly hope you found it enjoyable.
We'll be back next
we'd like
week
to
with
thank
something
Funk
else.
for joining us. Yeah, hopefully we'll get a chance to do something special. And yeah, we're going to be keeping on top of all the Destiny 2 happenings and goings on as much as possible. And anything else interesting for the final days of Destiny 1, if there's anything else that is going to be coming up, we'll be sure to let everyone know. So thanks everyone for watching the stream, and we certainly hope we will catch you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Package for Commander Zavala.